Alright, hi everyone. My name is Jill Grantland and I'm from Oldsmar, Florida, and today I'll be cooking for you gut bomb. Gut bomb is one of my friends and family's favorite recipes. It is a layered casserole with ground beef and tomato sauce. Next up, you're going to have medium shell pasta mixed in with 2 8-ounce packages of Philadelphia cream cheese, caramelized onions, and sour cream on top of that. And then you're going to bake it in a 350-degree oven for 35 to 40 minutes. And you're going to throw it on broil for another minute or two. Let's go ahead and get started. I already have a pound of the medium shell pasta cooking off, so we're going to go ahead and start with our ground beef. I take 4 to 5 cloves of minced garlic, toss those in. Give that a second, and then we're going to go ahead and throw in our 2 pounds of ground beef. Today I'm using sirloin, so we don't need to drain the meat. But if you choose to use a lower grade meat with a higher fat content, you're going to want to go ahead and drain it, otherwise it's going to make everything soupy at the bottom. Once you have everything in the pan, you don't want to cook this completely all the way through because it's going to be going into the oven. So we're going to go ahead and just get everything incorporated into it. Once we have this going, we're going to go ahead and add a teaspoon of salt, a tablespoon of crushed black pepper, and a handful of parsley. We're going to go ahead and do that now. I like to make sure everything is well seasoned. And then to this, you're going to add 2 cans of tomato sauce, 2 8-ounce cans of tomato sauce. I prefer to use the one with basil, garlic, and oregano in it. I think it just has better flavor, but if you choose to stick with the regular one, that's perfectly fine too. This recipe originally was called hamburger casserole, but about 8 years ago I made this for my best friend Samantha, and she changed the name, and it kind of stuck. It used to be my grandmother's recipe, and this is one of the things I remember most that my grandmother used to cook. A little more. We're good. I think the parsley makes it such a pretty flavor, pretty colors. And with the red and the white garlic. Alright, our pasta should be just about done. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. Give it a quick little stir. And you want to cook your pasta just till it's al dente, because if you overcook this, it'll overcook when you throw it into the oven. Like I said before, you want to make sure it's nice and drained as well. And then we're going to go ahead and throw our 2 packages of Philadelphia cream cheese into the mix. And make sure that all of this gets nice and incorporated. If you want to give it just a second to let the heat from the pasta go ahead and melt the cream cheese, it makes it much easier to mix. Ground beef is almost to the point where we're going to go ahead and dump it. We're going to give it just another minute or so and add our 2 cans of tomato sauce. And I also just want to say thank you to Paula Deen and Philadelphia Cream Cheese for opening this contest to us ladies. It's a wonderful thing to be able to have a great time in the kitchen with friends and family and be able to share all of our recipes with you. So thank you. This may look a little soupy right now, but it's going to bake, so the soupiness will definitely go down. And get all that mixed in. And I'm going to crank up the heat for just a minute or so, give it another minute to cook, and finish off our pasta. I also like to add crushed black pepper to my pasta because I like a little heat with it. It's not necessary to do so though. some black pepper to this. Alright, you want to check this out, this beautiful silky pasta with our 8-ounce packages of Philadelphia cream cheese. Alright, now the meat is ready. We're going to go ahead and toss this over into our 13 by 9 casserole dish. Turn this off, and over we go. And then I always go ahead and grab my little spatula and scrape everything out of the bottom. Now we're ready to go ahead and start building our casserole. Just going to go ahead and go at the bottom. Now our next layer up. Look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. Get that down in there. I definitely love to scrape all of that beautiful cream cheese right out of the bottom of this. I think that makes the dish. There's so many wonderful things you can do with cream cheese. When my grandmother used to originally make this recipe, she used to use the chive Philadelphia cream cheese. I'm not a big chive fan, so I stay away from it. But if you are a chive fan, please feel free, go ahead and use it. One other thing I love about this recipe so much is it's so versatile. You can do so many different things with it. If you really wanted to add mushrooms to the top of this, along with your caramelized onions, that's always great too. I'm just going to go ahead and finish getting this into here. We're going to get the cream cheese spread on top and go ahead and pop it into the oven for 35-40 minutes, and then we'll be right back with you. Alright, now we have the dish covered in our sour cream, and we're going to go ahead and throw it into our oven for 35 minutes to 40 minutes. Let's go ahead and do that. As soon as this comes out of the oven, we'll go ahead and get it plated and ready for you. Thank you. Alright guys, we're ready to go ahead and pull this out of the oven. There we go. Look how beautiful that is. Alright, we're also going to go ahead and get this plated up for you. Go ahead and grab us some of this yumminess. One of the things I love about this is it's very cheap and very easy to make. And it tastes so stinking good. Alright. Look at that. Now we're going to go ahead and just add a little parsley to the top of it for color. And I like to add Parmesan, but I add Parmesan to everything. So, alright ladies, well good luck. Hope to talk to you soon.